Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we are in the Richmond, Virginia downtown district. We're on 5th and Franklin. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on 5th Street. We just came off of Franklin. The weather is currently 87 degrees. And we're about to visit one of Richmond, VA's worst neighborhoods. They say it's one of the most dangerous. It's on the top 10 list. The name of the neighborhood is Washington Park. We're on 5th and East Main Street. Washington Park is the 10th worst neighborhood in Richmond, VA, based off of a list that we found on the World Wide Web. We're on the 500 block of East Main. We're about to make this right-hand turn. I believe we can make a right on red. There's no signs that say we can't do otherwise. Okay, so we're gonna take the journey to that neighborhood from downtown Richmond. I thought it'd be pretty cool to document it so you guys can see how we get there. We're 11 minutes away from that area. There's a sign on my left-hand side that reads, "Breathe easy." So I think we should take a deep breath in through our nose and exhale through our mouth. Relax. It's a wonderful day. We got a building on my right-hand side that reads the Massey Building, or Massey, M-A-S-S-E-Y. Not the traditional way you would spell Massey, like the commercial business, but the Massey Building. Midtown, number 4. We're passing 4th Street. We got a Mercedes on my right-hand side that's crashed from the rear. You see it? It was pushed up a little bit on the sidewalk. We're passing 3rd Street. We got a lunch, breakfast, and dinner spot on my right-hand side on the corner. We got some graffiti on my right-hand side. We're passing the SunTrust building. We got Burford Company advertising on my left, passing 2nd Street. Female on my right, she's taking a picture of something in her vehicle. The Velveeta Rabbit on my left. We're passing 1st Street. We don't have a 1st Street in Philly. We have a Front Street. Right after 2nd Street comes Front Street, but we don't have a 1st Street. We're passing Fushi, Main and Fushi. We're now passing Adams. We're traveling about 24 miles per hour. Staying with traffic because I do have vehicles behind me. We're now passing Jefferson Street. We got a 7-Eleven coming up. I see a religious building, some sort, on my right-hand side. We're passing Madison. The School of Business on my left. VCU School of Business. We're now passing Monroe. We got Welcome Monroe Park on my right-hand side. Monroe Park campus. We got Park Plaza at Belvedere luxury apartment houses on my right-hand side. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. We just passed the VCU School of Engineering West building. It's West Hall. We're 9 minutes away from our destination. We had a gentleman on my right-hand side that was sitting on the side with a sign. I wish I had brought loose change or loose something with me. Thing is, you know, nowadays, this is a day and age where we use cards for everything. For example, I just paid for parking and it was via Visa card, debit Visa card. We don't make a habit of carrying around cash unless we need it. We got Jimmy John's on my right-hand side. Free smells. They got a sign that says free smells. I guess you could smell their food for free. That's the only thing they're gonna give you for free. We're passing Franklin Street, the 600 block of Franklin. We got Domino's Pizza on my right-hand side. Domino's. And there's pizza delivery bikes in the yard, yo. We're passing West Grace Street. I saw several bikes that were all equipped to hold a box of pizza on the back of the bike. So I guess rather than hiring car drivers, they figured just give them a bicycle. Passing West Broad Street. They better pay them extra for pedaling, yo. Fuck that. Listen, if I'm gonna pedal this pizza, I want to raise. We're passing West Marshall. We got the Jackson Ward National Historic District on my right-hand side. I'm traveling relatively slow, 24 miles an hour. Speed limit is 25. We're passing Clay Street. Mind you, I'm driving 24, but we got people like on my left. They're doing an easy 30. Look, he was about to eat the red light. Is he gonna go? I thought he was gonna go. He was thinking about it. He was contemplating on eating the red light, but he knew he was on candy can. All right, we are at West Lay Street. Lay and Belvedere Street. 500 block of Belvedere, 600 block of Lay Street. On my right-hand side, we have Petersburg, Norfolk entrance to 95 South and 64 East. There's a large piece of land available on my right-hand side. You see that tree? You see all that open bush, all that open weeds and greenery that's unmaintained, available. Contact the Hogan Group. And if you contact them and happen to buy that piece of land, tell them Toon sent you. I'm the plug. I want to cut of that commission, son. We got a cyclist. She's cycling by. She looks like she could potentially be a college student in the area. All right, we're about 8 minutes away from our location. We're passing the Washington and Charlottesville exit on my right-hand side. We're traveling over an overpass, a bridge that connects one area to the other area of the city. We got the James on my right-hand side. We're passing Mitchell Street. We got a self-storage on my left, Chamberlain storage on my left. Two different self-storages. One was called self-storage, one was Chamberlain storage. We passed College Mart on my right. We passed Wings and Things on my right. We're passing Fritz Street. We got the Animal Care, it seems to be an SPC on my left. We got Napa Auto Parts on my right-hand side. We are now passing School Street. We got Beautiful on my right-hand side. It looks like it is a woman feminine products building. Beautiful. Or like a beauty building. We got Eternity Church on my left, Tally Neon. What would they call that? It's the equivalent to a Sally's. Is it a cosmetology building where they sell feminine products? There's a correct term for it. We got McDonald's on my right, Shell on my right, Shell gas station across the street from Citgo on my left. I forgot the name. What would you call that? Where you would get your female like hair supply store and all of that stuff. I can't think of it. A beauty shop. Yeah, I guess, right? A beauty shop. That's a good term. Thank you. Passing Graham, we got Advanced Auto Parts on my right. 7-Eleven was on my left. Universal Auto Sales on my right-hand side. I'm starting to see some graffiti. You can look on my right-hand side. You'll see tag-ups and throw-ups on the wall. We're passing Overbrook Road, 800 block of Overbrook Road. We got Chamberlain Food Mart on my right. We got Lily R. Bennett, MD Medical on my right. Folks Real Estate on my right. Passing Lancaster. We got Burger King on my right, an Exxon gas station on my right, a motel on my left. Gas is $2.97, $3.39, and $3.99. Passing Captain D's Seafood on my right, Emerald Tires on my left, Popeye's Chicken on my right, AJ's Auto Care on my left, $6 Express Car Wash on my left. Passing Hammond, we got Abe's Auto on my right, Richmond Coin Laundry on my right, and Metro by T-Mobile, Metro PCS. End Harvest Time on my left. Looks like a religious building. Gate Oaks Apartments on my right. We're about 5 minutes away from our location. We got Annie's Hotel on my right. A female walking around with a sweatsuit on my right hand side. It's a bit warm out, but I guess, you know, some people like to be covered. This gentleman right here got shorts on. So as you can see, that emphasizes the warm nature. We're passing West Brooklyn Park. Ginter Park Terrace on my right. We're traveling 25 miles an hour. The people on my left are traveling much faster than we are. We got Ladies Mile. We're passing Ladies Mile Road. We're about 3 blocks away from our right turn where we have to turn right. We're passing St. Paul Catholic Church on my right. We're now passing Rennie Ave on my right. We got the Red Oak Apartments. Visit www.redoakapartments.com. We got the Bloom Apartments on my right. We're passing Westwood Ave. The 900 block of Westwood Ave and Chamberlain Ave. We're on Chamberlain Ave. Past the 719 bus stop. We got more apartments on my right hand side. The Bloom Apartments. We're 1 block away from our right turn, 3 minutes away from our destination. We're now passing Walton Ave. We got the Ginter Park Church on my left hand side. We're now approaching our right hand turn at Laburnum Ave. We got Vista Buena Apartments on my right hand side. We're gonna make this right hand turn on the 900 block of Laburnum Ave. There's no sign that does not read or that reads we cannot turn. We got Ginter Park United Methodist Church on my left. We got an RV Class A on my left hand side. Since I've been in VA, I'm gonna tell you something. I've saw at least 2-3 dozen RVs on the road, like driving. Class C's, a lot of Class A's, a few towable units, like fifth wheel. Passing Hawthorne Ave. And now we're passing Noble Ave. See? We had another RV on my left. I told you. That was a Class C. That joint was new. New. That joint was fresh, right? Crispy. This is like a 2020. The Greater Faith Temple Church on my left. Let's make this left on Moss side. I think we can make this left. We're on the 3800 block of Moss side. Now I'm going to slow it down a couple notches. We got 2 older women on my left hand side having a conversation, having a discussion while they're walking and talking. We're approaching North Ave. I see Pizza Grill, which is a pizzeria. We got New Millennium Unisex Salon. We're at North and Moss side. We're gonna continue traveling up Moss side. So we are now in the Washington Park Hood. Comes up as number 10 as the worst area, most dangerous based on crime stats in 2021. We just passed the 1844 bus stop. We're in a residential area. I see brick homes on my right, town-like homes. Got a speed bump right here, brick homes on my left with shutters. We got a gentleman right here walking with his hoodie over his head in the middle of the street, just about the middle on the side of the street surface. We got a lot of greenery, a lot of trees. Virginia definitely has a lot of trees. All right, I'm driving slower than ever. We're at Rex and Moss side. I'm doing like 6-7 miles an hour. We got Mary M. Scott School on my right hand side. Now I'm rolling Richmond Public Schools preschool. We're approaching Akron, Moss side and Akron. I think we're gonna make a left here and start zigzagging. We'll start zigzagging just to see what the neighborhood looks like. Is this do not enter? No, it looks like a two-way. All right, we got vinyl sided houses on my right. We got a quirky house right there on my right. It looks like they just rehabilitated that one right there. It looks more modern. Brick homes on my left, brick homes on my left. They got shutters for show. They got side driveways. There's a gutter in the street. You can see it where the sidewalk ends and it turns into the street. The curb, it's like sloped, I guess, to catch the rainwater, to take it down the block. Garages on my left, driveways on my left. They got a lot of yard space. We're now at Corbin and Akron. Corbin and Akron Street. I can go left, I can go straight. I think we're gonna do the zigzag from west to east first, which means we'll continue going straight to the end of the map, right about the borderline. Unless we see anything that, you know, demands us to make a turn sooner than later, but let's try to keep this as uniform as possible. This neighborhood, if I describe it, you know how in Philly, the tours that I did were easier in some areas because they were in a grid format. This area is somewhat like a grid, with the exceptions of like a few no outlets, and the borders is like squiggly. But for the most part, the center of this area is like a grid. So I might be able to do a zigzag. Riverston Walk in Akron. Riverston Walk. We're on Akron Street right now. We're traveling 10 miles per hour. There's no vehicles behind me, so I can probably go a little slower for you guys. We got the First Baptist Washington Park Church in this area. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on Piney. We just turned off of the 800 block of Akron. We're gonna turn on Piney. And then we're gonna make another right coming up at Cheatwood. Don't cheat on your test, kids. Cheatwood. Cheatwood and Piney. There's a little circle in the middle. You see it? With greenery and some signage. We just made a right. We're on Cheatwood. We got the silver fire hydrant on my right hand side and some wiring looked like it came off of the pole. There's a two-way street. There's really no center line that separates the two lanes. Somebody on my left-hand side sweeping, maintaining her property. Somebody came out on my right-hand side. I see a house on my left that had stucco. One of the first few that I seen that had stucco. We're on Robertston and Cheatwood. This is the Baptist Church on my left, right? Yep, First Baptist Church, Washington Park on my left-hand side. We're traveling 9 miles per hour. Somebody had a pool in the yard on my right-hand side. We're at Corbin and Cheatwood. It says yield. We're next to the 788 bus stop on my left. You can go around this little circle in the center. I got a vehicle behind me. John Marshall High School. They had a graduate. Shadeja graduated. Congratulations, girl. You made it. There's a vehicle behind me. We're at Northside Ave, 4200 block of Northside Ave in Cheatwood. I'm gonna keep on going straight. This is a no outlet, but we'll make a U-turn or we'll find a way out. I did turn. I just had to speed it up a little bit. I only went like 13 miles, so I didn't speed it up much, but. Alright guys, so we're at the end of no outlet. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make this exaggerated turn so y'all can see this property right here. See that property? It's in the tuck. Alright, I'm gonna reverse. This sidewalk is lined with grass. That's real easy for dogs to go poop, I'll tell you that much. Because my dog, she likes to poop on grass. She'll poop on cement if she really has to go, but she'll hold it off for grass. I don't know why is that, but she'll wait for grass. Like we was on the White House grounds, and we went all the way to the Capitol. We walked out the whole Capitol. She saved the poop to when she got to Capitol Hill, to on the Capitol building, right on their lawn, and she took a dump. All right, let's make this right-hand turn on Northside, 4200 block of Northside. Look at that house right there on my left. It has its own awning to cover their car, to protect it from the sun. That comes in handy so it doesn't fade, crack the dash, fade the seats and the interior. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Lincoln Ave. Hey, Lincoln, you got a street over here in Virginia too, buddy. So this came up as number 10 on the most dangerous neighborhoods. I'm assuming because it's earlier in the day, there's nobody really out. But you know, looks could be deceiving. You could think that it's a beautiful neighborhood, and just get caught slipping at the wrong time. Usually it's never the neighborhood that's a bad neighborhood. We're on Lincoln and Corbin Street. It's usually a few bad apples, metaphorically speaking. So some of the residents, they'll end up being the one who will make the statistic a thing. It's like I always said, there's no such thing as a bad school, but bad students. It's never the school. When I was growing up, they'd be, oh man, don't go to that school's bad. And I looked at the thing in a positive way, in a positive light. Or Robertson and Lincoln, I was always like, oh yo, y'all saw they was doing this home right here? I was talking, my bad, I was talking about no school's bad. Hold on, before we get back to the no school's bad conversation, let me show you guys the renovation they're doing to this property right here. Look at, they got the Tyvek home wrap made by DuPont. They put new doors, new windows. They hooking that house up right there. They haven't put the siding on it yet. I wonder if they're gonna put bricks or are they gonna just put vinyl siding. They should put bricks. That'd be decent. Well, that's big. It's a big house. That thing went to the back. P. Malone. They got Post Malone. Like, all right, so they got P. Malone tags. They got custom tags that say P. Malone. Then they have Post Malone vinyl on the back window, like of his face and everything. I wonder, that'd be crazy if that's really Post Malone. Yo, let me knock on that door. Say, nah, he ain't living in this hood. That's probably a fan. Look, there's a cop up there. He just drove by. We're on Piney and Lincoln. If we go up another block, we'll be out of the neighborhood. So we're not gonna go up another block because we're gonna try to stay within the boundary. We got Roy West Park on my left-hand side. Parks, recreation, and community facilities. We're gonna make this right on Maggie Walker Ave. Yeah, so like I was saying, to me, there's no such thing as a bad school. It's always like, you know, bad students who probably went through bad things. But then again, the students aren't so bad. They probably just went through a bunch of bad circumstances, which, you know, sculpted them to be the way they are. Might have been in a troubled household. Look at this cat that's sitting behind this burgundy car, am I right? Yeah, it might have been in a troubled household. Might have dealt with a lot of trauma. And then they go to school. We're passing Robertson Walk, and then they act out in class. Most kids just need love, care, and attention. We got this EG Civic on my left. Got a gentleman on my left mowing. He's mowing the lawn. All right, we're on Corbin Street, Maggie Walker and Corbin Street. Look at this classic car right here on my right. Nova. was burgundy. You saw that? Alright, so it's a no outlet in front of us right here. I can go straight and just bust a U-turn for y'all, right? So at least y'all can see it. And then there's one more block to my left that we can go. He got a case of beer on top of his Toyota. He was working on his Toyota, but he got the case of beer on top of his Toyota, so I guess he's drinking and working on his Toyota. Alright, we're gonna make this U-turn here. You guys can take a look at their yard in front of us. You get an idea of the landscape and the layout. They got little tables back there, little chain link fence. Somebody's tag on my right-hand side reads J Coffee. I guess Jay really likes coffee. Look at right here on my right-hand side. Boom. That green Explorer says J Coffee on the tags. Those vanity tags, those custom tags are cool and all. There, see, you got beer on the roof. But the bad thing about those vanity tags is, let's say if you commit a crime, we got a gentleman on the corner right here with a royal blue shirt. He got some masking tape. I think he's working on his house. You got a good house there going on, sir. The house looks well maintained. Yeah, so the bad thing about those vanity plates, beef and sausage lunch cart on my left, is that if you do a crime and you got like something easy, like, you know, Casper, we're gonna make this left on Jasper, Moss Side and Jasper. Yes, the example Casper was inspired by Jasper. But anyway, we got a cyclist about to pedal by us. Yeah, so let's say if your tag say Casper or say Baby G or say whatever, you do a crime, it's gonna be really easy to find you. Because they're gonna be, oh, his tag said Casper. Oh, his tag said Baby G or Thug Life. Or you know what it is. Like, what? Like, yo, you just gave yourself up, bro. Jasper. There's a no outlet on my right. I might as well go through the no outlet so that you guys can actually see it. This neighborhood, it's relatively small. It's not as small as other ones. Look at this Infiniti on my left. It has the color changing paint. What is that, a wrap? Or is the paint job? That's a wrap on the hood. It was only on the hood. It was poorly done because it was bubbling. I guess they wanted to have like a rainbow hood. Yeah, that's that Infiniti on my right hand side. The bumper's rainbow too. When that rainbow paint job came out, it was popular because in Philly, I saw 6 or several. Oh, this is dead end on my right. On Jasper and Corbin. I saw 6 or several vehicles with that paint job. And it wasn't a cheap paint job either. It was like an $8,000 paint job. Maggie Walker. All right, so we pretty much like went through all of the main blocks. Now we can go up and down. Yeah, this is kind of like a small area. I don't really see no riffraff out. The cleanliness, it looks pretty clean. As you can see, we saw several people maintaining their property, from mowing to sweeping to raking and stuff. We're on Lincoln and Corbin. I don't see no dumping. I don't see no. I saw like a stray cat or so, but it's no big deal. I don't really see any graffiti. Don't see no graffiti in this neighborhood. We're passing 788 bus stop. That's the 788. In Philly, we only got like the 57, the 63, the 88, the 89, the 3 or something. You know what I mean? There's a house for sale on my left. 4105 is for sale. 4105. This is Corbin Street. 4105 Corbin Street is for sale. Y'all saw how that person just flew right by me? They wasn't waiting for nothing. Some older folk on my left coming outside, about to start their day. We're on the 600 block of Rex Ave in Corbin. Female on my right, she was walking, listening to music. Or she could have been listening to motivational speeches. You never know, you never know. Let's make this right here, because if we go up another block, we will be out of the neighborhood. We are turning right on Oak Park. Yo, look at that giant, what's that, like a water tower? What are those towers used for? Does anybody that's watching know? We got a porta potty on my left. I know in Philly we had like those water, wooden like tanks, those big reservoirs. It was said that back in the early 1900s, if there was a fire, they would use that to turn off the fire on top of, I guess, a factory or something. I'm not sure. I don't know the real logistics to it, but I've overheard something like that. We're passing Robertson Walk, Oak Park, and Robertson Walk. So that's what I heard, but I don't know like what that big thing up there is for. You see it on my left? See it? It looks huge. We're on Piney and Oak Park. If we go up another block, we'll be out of the neighborhood. Got a gentleman on my right hand side. Passing LI Marketing. Now we're passing Akron Street. Let's make this left here. I didn't make this left here earlier. I'm gonna show you guys this block. This is next to Roy West Park. The houses don't look bad either. They look like they're in good shape. Does it look like these property owners care about their property? This is what a neighborhood looks like when everyone equally cares. It's hard to be in a neighborhood where some people care and some people don't. We got a playground on my left-hand side. There's a couple kids in that schoolyard ahead of us. There's a sign on my left-hand side that reads, "Welcome to Washington Park." I'm gonna make this slight left. I'm gonna allow this car to pass because there's a car right here. But there's a sign right here that literally says, "Welcome to Washington Park." You see it right there on that pole? Welcome to Washington Park. We're in the Washington Park neighborhood. 10th worst neighborhood on the top 10 list in Richmond, VA. That's crazy, right? And it doesn't seem to be like a bad neighborhood, in my personal opinion. But like I said, I give it the benefit of the doubt. It's not nighttime, it's not the evening time, so maybe the goons come out at night, you know what I mean? Let's make this right-hand turn, because if we go forward anymore, we're gonna leave the community. Roy West Park, Park and Recreation and Community Facilities. Look at this huge land of greenery on my left. You guys can see their backyards on my right. Yeah, the dumpsters, chain link fence on their back property. I wonder if they can park cars out back. Yeah, right here there's a driveway in this one, so they're allowed to park their car back there. It doesn't look like they're using it, but all right. So we can go straight, we can go left. Let's go left and then make a right, and then we're gonna continue going north south because we were going west east. Let's go north south. Make this left hand turn. We're passing Lincoln Ave. We already went through Lincoln Ave. We're gonna make this right here. Back on Maggie Walker. Remember we went through Maggie Walker? But the only difference we're gonna do now is the first right we see, we're gonna take the right to go back up to the top of the neighborhood. To me, this seems like the bottom of the neighborhood because this is where the no outlets are at on my left. It's like the dead ends. I see a lot of older folks. Like right here on my right. Wow, sir, that is your house? Cool house, dude. An older gentleman with his wife or his woman, his lady, his female partner, and they were going into the house. He opened up his little wooden gate that went to the front of his house, and he's about to live the Virginian life. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Corbin Street, the 4400 block of Corbin. Now, make note that the other day I was in Walmart in Virginia, and I heard a female. She had a really strong accent. She was talking like, honey, I think we gotta go get some more eggs and cheese. Like, she had a really strong accent. We're on Corbin and Lincoln. Now, I don't know if that's because maybe she's from Kansas. Maybe she's from Kentucky. Maybe she's from a different part. I don't know if the Virginian people have an accent. 4 Sharp, that license plate on my right. I've seen a lot of custom tags in this neighborhood. But anyway, I don't know if a lot of people in Virginia have accents. I guess we're passing Cheatwood, 700 block of Cheatwood. Like, do Virginian people have accents? House on my left with 2 porches, and this is the house that's for sale, 4105. So we passed this already. All right, so we're gonna go down another block, and then we're gonna make a left, and then come left again. Kind of go up down. Name some of the states with the strongest accents in the comment section. I know New York has a strong accent. They got that New York. You know what I mean? That 44. I know Philly. They say we got an accent, bro, but I can't really hear my accent. I guess because I speak it, so I can't hear it. And I hear Philly people, and I don't really. I mean, we say certain words like John, like you know what I mean, drawling, you know, stuff like that. But I don't think that's an accent. That's like a style of talking. But who else? I think like the South Carolina people have accents, right? I think some Florida people probably got accent, right? Like Florida. You Florida? That still sounds like a New York accent. Let's make this left. It says warning, drug-free zone. We got a scooter on my left-hand side. We got a vehicle behind me. I'm gonna pull over so this vehicle can fly by us. Mary M. Scott School on my right-hand side. Who else got accents? Strong accents. I want to hear some of the strongest accents. Comment. Baltimore. Yup. Be more. Akron. She said Baltimore. Yup. You're 110% right, because they say like dummy, dummy, and then the way they say two, like two, like you got $2, like $2. You got $2, dummy. Something like that. Yeah. But they got a strong accent. Texas? All my exes live in Texas. Texas, right? Northside and Cheatwood. But yeah, comment some of them, like, so I can Google it. So maybe if I want to hear what, you know, some of the craziest accents sound like. We're on Northside Ave, passing Lincoln Ave. So a lot of these blocks on my right are no outlets. Meaning if you go in them, there's no way out. And we went to a lot of them. We just did U-turns and came right back out. And look, we're right here at the end. Look at this house on my left. We're passing Maggie Walker. This house on my left, we got a double deck. First floor porch, second floor porch. And we're back here where this beef cart is at on my left. Let's make a left and then make another left, because I think there's a little block that we didn't pass here. This is Jasper. Let's make a left right here. And then there should be a block coming up right here. Right here. Oh, this is an alley. Let's go through the alley, man. Let's see what the alley looks like, huh? Oh, man, it's probably bumpy as ever. Because we already went through that block over there. That block is Corbin. We went through Corbin a few times. Property of City of Richmond. That's what that dumpster says. Wow, they got a nice paved yard on my right with a basketball court. Oh, there's a car canopy on my left. Somebody was painting their brake calipers blue. They painted that, and they didn't take them off. They basically just put newspaper in like all the crevices, and they just spray painted them blue. Hopefully they used the correct paint. I mean, you could have just took the brake caliper off. I mean, but then again, they probably didn't feel like bleeding the brakes and all of that. Or at least take it off and leave it connected to the line and then tape it up. You would have got a better coverage. But anyway, it's not my car. It doesn't matter. All right, so we're gonna go over to the next alley because we pretty much covered this whole entire neighborhood. Look at this little lawn on my left. Yo, there's beers. There's Henny bottles on my left. There's a grill on my left. The goons be out here at nighttime. It's like, no, yo, seriously. There's like a Henny bottle. There's Corona bottles. Ooh, there's a rim over there. I'm tempted to take it to see if it fits that trailer. It's like, nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding you. GMC on my right. We're doing like 5 miles an hour, y'all. We got a Pods on my left. Moving and storage unit. We got a little teeny weeny wooden trailer on my right hand side. Let me squeeze into the street, make sure nobody's gonna come out flying. Alright, we're gonna continue traveling forward. We're just driving through some of the alleys right now. It's amazing because this alley comes up as a street on the map. Most of the time, alleys don't come up as a street, but it's literally highlighted like it's a pathway. That's why I came to it, because I'm like, okay, so we have another street that I didn't explore yet. Access denied. Look at this fence on my right. This is a relatively new fence all the way around the property. They just mounted those recently, and they're the vanity fence, so it keeps you like privacy. It gives you privacy. Look at this house right here in front of us. Oh, we got a clean Mercedes-Benz right here on my left, dropped, lowered. And you got some rims and all of that. Looks like it's bagged. Bagged meaning airbags. Look at this fence on my right. They replaced a few sheets. On my left, John Marshall High, Shadasia Cromwell. She graduated class of 2021. This is her crib right here. Oh, my bad, Shadasia. I didn't mean to say. Shout out to Shadasia. You did it, girl. Next up, college. After that, the White House. Take over. Women power. Women united. Alright, they got a gravel driveway on my right hand side with their car parked in it, with a nice little stone type of table and two like sitting chairs and stuff. But they're not regular. They're made out of stone. So that's what's interesting about them. Look like something you can get at a park. Like you would just lift it up and hijack that jump from like from an important park too, from like a historic city park. Look at this house on my left. It's pretty long. Look at this house on my right. They got the double rear car garage. No, they got 4 garages. No way. Yo, they got 4 garages. Look at 2 right here on my right, and 3 garages. I thought that was gonna be a double. 3 garages. Still, they got 3 garages. Yo, that's chilling. That's nice. I just think the rear is being open to the public is not cool. Especially if this is quote unquote one of the worst neighborhoods, then yeah, I would like some fence work behind my garages. So nobody can just walk up to your garage door at night, you know what I mean? All right, we are currently on Rex Ave. Yeah, we pretty much covered all of these blocks, ladies and gentlemen. Because the only thing that is left, I believe, is alleys. I didn't expect this neighborhood to be that small. Like, I kind of knew that it was going to be small, but... And it's amazing because some of these neighborhoods that come up on the top 10 list, they're small neighborhoods. They're so small. You would think that, like, all right, it's the most dangerous neighborhood. It's a huge neighborhood. No, these are small neighborhoods. This looks like a family-oriented neighborhood, if you ask me. But no one's asking me, so. Rex Ave. Let's make this right. Yeah, let's make this right. Because Old Park Ave, we was on my left. Yeah, we was right on Old Park Ave. We was on Rex. We was on Corbin. We was on Northside. We pretty much covered a lot of these areas, yo. And you got to stay within the boundary. Maybe we can go to North Ave. North Ave is around the corner. Yeah, North Ave. Alright then, so let's make this left-hand turn coming up on Piney, because we always made rights on Piney, but we never made a left on Piney. We're traveling 15 miles an hour. Yeah, I don't know. I guess everybody's sleeping. I mean, it's 12:55 p.m., but I don't want to hear, it was too early, Tune. That's why nobody was out. Like, the goons come out at night. Listen, in Philly, you go to Fairhill, Badlands, you go to certain corners, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., there's a bunch of people outside. There's people walking all through the neighborhood. People be out and about, like, all times of the day. Like, 9, 10, 11, 12 at night, 9, 10, 11 in the morning. So, I mean, I guess it all varies from city to city, but you a goon, you gotta hold it down at all times of the day. You gotta be out here. We're passing Oak Park Ave and Piney Road. Let's go straight and then make a left. And I think that's gonna take us towards the end of the neighborhood. We got the Lincoln Mule apartments that are in this area. Let's make a left and take a look at those before we leave. There's a sign on my right again that reads, "Welcome to Washington Park." So there was 2 of them within the area. I guess they expect you to enter on my right from here, and then you come and you look around. I'm liking how, like, a lot of these other states, they got welcome to the neighborhood type of signs and stuff. Like in Philly, we got that in like 5, 6, several neighborhoods. BS, maybe like out of the 100+ neighborhoods, maybe like 10, 15 neighborhoods where they got like a welcome sign, but not all 100 neighborhoods have it. Like, I'm trying to see a welcome to Kensington sign. Welcome to Kensington. Oh, there's a gentleman on my right hand side, 2 gentlemen, 3 gentlemen on my right. Oh, there's 2 gentlemen and a woman on my right. They were just sitting out there, staring off into the abyss. We're on North Ave. We got to travel normal speed limit here. We're doing 26, 27. I got vehicles behind me. All the Lincoln apartments are on my left hand side. All the Lincoln Muse. Let's see if we can go in. Can we go in without getting into any, like, you know, politics going on here? Attention, private property, no soliciting, no loitering, no loud music, no dumping, no illegal activity. Alright, so we're in the Lincoln Muse. I guess these are private apartments. I don't know if it's housing authority apartments or if it's just like a lower income unit or just regular standard apartments. I don't know. I don't live here. I'm just making an observation. From observation, I can see they got nice pathways in the back. It's a colorful apartment complex. Let's make this left right here at Lissy Land, in honor of Lissy S. Bryan for her inspiring leadership to make Richmond a better place for all. There's swings on my right, speed bumps, bricks on the first floor, colorful vinyl siding on the second floor, a dragonfly flying by on my left. Has anybody ever been stung by a dragonfly? I've never been stung by a dragonfly. The only thing I got stung by was a bee before. When I was a kid, I got stung by a bee. Alright, we got some homies. I think we finally found some homies in the area. We got some homies on my right hand side. We got some speed bumps right here. This is actually a one-way, so that goes to show you we're driving up a one-way. Speed bump right here. They got central air units on my right hand side. Hopefully there's no car that comes out flying. There might be a car coming out flying because we are driving up a one-way. I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference. I didn't know. I'm gonna pull over here because they're probably gonna be angry. All right, so I'm gonna pull around them. Good looking on the cookout. Thank you. Yeah, this is definitely a one-way. It says do not enter. So I'm gonna bust a U-turn because we are traveling the wrong direction and there's multiple vehicles coming through here. So we gotta go with the traffic flow. I didn't know any better though. I don't think I saw the do not enter sign. They got a moon bounce over here though for the kids, which is cool. This looks like an if this is a project, if this is a housing authority provided by the state, this is one of the nicest ones I've seen yet. That's what's making me think it's not a housing project. It might just be, you know, the Lincoln Jews or Luz or whatever it is, apartments. It might just be apartments, but I don't think it's a PHA because it got central air. It's colorful. It's clean for the most part. They just had the whole moon bounce. I mean, don't look at the right-hand side and see the trash and think that, all right, Toon, well, it's not that clean because it's dumping. But that's next to the dumpster, so that doesn't count. But as far as in front of every single property, there doesn't seem to be much debris, you know what I mean? There's some cans over here on my right and stuff, but again, that's near the trash. You see, right here near the trash? I'm gonna go left because this is a two-way, and then I'm gonna go straight and go see if I can go right. See, what we came through was here. This is a two-way. There wasn't no do not enter sign behind us, so that goes to show you. So I was, you know, you can't blame me for going up the one-way accidentally. In front of us, it's a two-way, so we can still go two-way. The Lincoln Muse Community Center on my left. Could I have went left and went around? I'm trying to think. Nah. I don't want to continue going up one ways. Yeah, right here says no left, so I could have probably just went up and went around, but it's cool. Y'all got a chance to see the community center. The Lincoln Muse Community Center at 4013 and a half North Ave. Yeah, and then that traffic from over there comes around here. Okay. So you guys did, you ain't missed much. Yeah, this is a not too shabby little apartment area. I just wouldn't be able to tell you if it's, you know, housing authority or if it's, I'm sure y'all could Google it. Like, y'all can learn it immediately. Whoever's watching this, y'all can Google it and let us know. Was it Virginia Housing Authority or was it a private entity that owns this place?
Like a housing coalition.
There you go. That's the correct term. She said like a housing coalition. Yeah. But I like the bricks. I'll tell you that much. They got like that original brick look, and they got nice greenery and nice grass. Well, not this grass. This grass right here looks malnourished, but it looks pretty good for the most part. All right, let's make this right-hand turn here. We're gonna go back to North Ave, and I believe that will conclude our brief tour in the Washington Park hood. We just covered it just to show you guys a little bit. We probably missed a few alleys and whatnot, but I think we covered a good deal of it. I like to utilize the vehicle as a tool because the vehicle allows me to cover more square miles versus walking. You know, I could not have walked that in an hour and showed you what I've showed you today. That would have been like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour walk, and I'm only human, I'm not a machine. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I appreciate your support. Make sure to show some love. Leave a comment in the comment section. Share your thoughts. Share your knowledge. Share your memories. Comment and engage amongst each other. That helps the channel grow. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. I mean, only you can help this channel grow. So share this channel on any social networking that you wish. Any social site, via text. Copy the link. Right below the thumbs up button, there's an arrow that turns. Click that arrow and it's gonna provide a URL. Copy and paste that URL wherever you want. Just the fact that you did that, you're gonna show YouTube that the video was worth sharing and they're gonna promote the video to other people. I would appreciate that, y'all. This is your homeboy Toon, Mr. Toon Dollars, Toonski, Toonism, Bad Toon, Toon 1, Tuner, Toon B, Chillin', Super Toon. Y'all know. Toonie Califragilistic Expialidocious, and I'm tuning out.